Yes, yes, yes. Here I am, here it is, Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. We have all the dough. The entitlements come in. My leg get better. I think I will be able to get up and hop around or something. I'm almost positive I will. I better be, because I gotta have that money. I need that money tomorrow. Yeah, so here it is holiday time. I lay my ass down on my posh couch here. Hell, I paid $4 grand for it. This must be the $2 grand one. Whatever, this must be the I paid $4 grand for this shit over at Rooms, you know, Sidney Crawford, spot face, furniture place when I had my digits, so I might as well enjoy it. Lay my big ass down here, on there, oh yes, yeah, here I am, oh yes. Now, where was I at? Oh yes, the girl he gave me the wrong directions. I got the right directions, so I was gonna go there today. It's only 16 minutes away, but she had me way down in the way she told me to go. I was way down in a place, I was 5 minutes from St. Augustine, because she told me to go south to this and that and the other. On the Super Expressway in 95, when you get on that, you know, rolling down Highway 95. But here I am though, waking up. Thank God. God woke me up after a good night's sleep. And so I decided to come in here, run off at the gyms. My legs still feel a little gimpy, you know. But you know, that goes with it adjusting with the weather, I guess. The swelling went down, but the pain's still there. So I just I gotta remember it is healed. And I'll be back to my old dancing ass again. That's probably how I got it, dancing in the cold. Who knows? Whatever. Maybe one of my slick moves got it. But what can I tell y'all? Yes, here it is. Almost Christmas. Let's see. I have, you know, like let's see. I think Jesus, he got 3 wise men, and I'm getting 3 hoes. But I'm not Jesus. That's what I try to. My niece told me I was Jesus, and I was perfect and all. And I try to tell her I was the one that probably put the nails in Jesus' hands, because I was a soldier. But she don't get it. She's a drama queen. She's too much of a drama queen. She brings drama to damn near everything. It should be. It's probably because she's living up there in New York on Nigger Hill, out there on Long Island. She live in Nigger Hill, Long Island, and around there everybody's related. I think she related to everybody around there too. Then there's her daughter. Her daughter ain't related to nothing around there. The daughter is just like me. It ain't related to nothing. But then again, if you look into it, I think she's related too. They just don't want to know her, something like that. So I figure they all related somehow. Yeah, I think she is related. Come to think of it, they all are related. Then there's me. Cause on the mama, yeah, she related. They all related, then there's me. They just didn't like her because she's a dark child. Beautiful, beautiful dark child, they tend to not like. You know what I mean? If you want the mixed breeds, You want the mixed breeds, what do they call it? Whatnot, they tend to like. Because of the mixed breeds, you know, like they got two parents. They got a darkie and a whitey. And eventually they wind up going over to the white side, to the light, I guess. They don't like the dark side. They step over to the light. Step in the light. Step in the light, Luke. In the light. So they go to the light side. And like some dude was telling me, he got mad at me. I think he unfriended me. He got peed off because he said he got mixed kids in his family. And they come home crying about how cruel the kids been calling niggas, niggas, and niggas. But see, he's a white man. He is the white man. And he don't know that this is going to happen. You know? And from what I got from him is, because to me, it's nigga this, nigga that, nigga this. As you can tell by my last poets, the last poet stuff I put up. Way back when, you know, niggas, all niggas want to do is party and bullshit, party and bullshit, party and bullshit. Niggas is afraid of the revolution. I mean, I got over all that way back when. But I guess still water runs deep. And see, it's on Whitey's side. It's Whitey's part now. It's you Caucasians out there. It's on my book. It's on y'all now. At least for me. Cause I mean, just like I know y'all have some embarrassments too. Yeah, I've been around too many of you who was embarrassed, who had some embarrassments. And I can understand why. I see what you mean. Some embarrassments, you know. There's always embarrassment. And she took me, you know, like way down there, past the Bang Bang Starbucks. What I call the Bang Bang Starbucks. That's where the dude, they was playing hip hop. You know, hip to the hop, to the hippity hop, hop. And you know how them little young bastards, they play this shit loud. See, they got better kicker boxes today. That would piss me off. They got better equipment than I had. When I had my convertible vet, when I got back into the world, I put $2 grand worth of shit in there and it went loud and some of this shit. I wanted them to hear my shit rocking 2 blocks away like they do. And that didn't happen. They didn't have it like that. I think it was still in the oven. They were still making this shit. And I don't know what it is with homeboy. I wonder if he, what kind of music he like. You know, we all got some kind of music, you know. I wonder if he was one of them 20-year-olds, since he's 40-something, I wonder if he was one of them 20-year-old 80s headbangers running around playing Ozzy Osbourne and shit like that. Real loud as hell. Running people crazy and shit like that. That's what you used to do. That's what they try to do. They want to ruffle your tail feathers. He must really be fucked up. Look, he must really be fucked up. All I can say is to get his tail feathers ruffled by little young punks hanging out in the car at the gas station. Of all places, they ain't got nowhere else to go but the gas station. And they little fucking guy. Listen to that crowd. Hip to the hop, to the hippity hop hop. Like he couldn't go on the other side or somewhere. Oh shit, these little motherfuckers too loud for me. Let me go over here. To me, it seems like all about control. You do this, you do that. And then I'm scared, so I'm gonna shoot you. You scared me, I'm gonna shoot you. Hell, me, I'm not out to raise nobody's little brats. I ain't out to raise your monsters. He can blast, what it is, little cockeyed Wayne. Little cockeyed Wayne. He can blast little pisshead Soldier Boy. Little pisshead. I wish I was a soldier boy, but I'm too rich to be a soldier boy. Excuse me. And all them other sapsuckers to the roof for as I'm concerned. I guess that's their music today. Like we had our music. You know, if I remember when I was coming up. And I used to love to crank it up. I blew all kind of speakers, kapooey, kapooey. Then I had to buy more. At least they had the right thing in mind when you blow the speakers and you have to buy more. I don't know about the ones today, but, you know, back when I was a nuisance, you know, when I was a nuisance, my speakers would blow, and I would have to go spend some more. Spend some more money, more money, more money, and okay, more money. 3 weeks later, I done blew them. More money, go back, put these in, put some more in. And I guess that's why, and they were made here in America, so I guess that's why the economy rose back then. Didn't nobody give a shit, you know, they laughed. They must have knew. I see some of the old bastards, they look at me like sooner or later that motherfucker gonna blow. They knew. I didn't know. And okay, like today as I was rolling back from after I got, you know, I didn't get pissed off. I just came back home. I'm too tired. I was too tired, and let's see, I think I was highly stressed with low medication. That ain't good when you get highly stressed and low medication. So I brought the keister back here, and I ate, took my medication. Then I called the girl, and I told her, you know, like, well, I'll be around today. That was yesterday. I told her I'll be around today. And she said she comes in at 11 o'clock. That's fine with me, because that'll give me some time to either computer nerd around or go to sleep before I come around. It'll probably give me enough time to put this on my slip thingamajiggy. Upload this. And it seems like I have to upload. It's a computer nerd school. What I want to do is learn some good, you know, like to add to my computer nerd knowledge here. Because I seem to have a hard time uploading my stuff, or either they don't want to upload it. And I think that's the census. I want to learn how to get around the census. And you tell me you can't do this and you can't do that, but there's got to be a way to get around the bastards. Because I don't like nobody telling me how to think. You know that. You know. This is 1984. This ain't 1984. This is damn near 2013. Orwell is, you know, 1984. Orwell is over. You know, Goldberg. Goldberg is over. Goldberg is over. But in the meantime, I guess I'll stay up here and I have to read this one. I gotta go with Black Plague, you know. The one with my man Robert Johnson here. Damn, he dressed sharp like I used to. But that's what when I lived in New York, I used to dress sharp like that. Still wear the hat. I guess that's why I still have an affinity for a hat. Because all the blues players I knew when I was down south. When I lived down south, all them cool-ass blues players that I used to see in the bucket of blood at night when my mom went to work and I was told to go to bed, you know, and I would go to bed. My brother, he's gone. He'd be gone. So I would sneak out too. I would go out too and go down to the bucket of blood and watch all them different bluesmen come through. That's what they call the Chitlin Circuit, I guess, because they had one club that it was in there all the time, and I used to go there all the time. First it was me and about 4 guys. Used to go there. Then after a while, I was the only one up there peeking. And the dude, he just told me, you know, he said, I see you like this music. And I just told him, yeah. He said, well, just come on in. He said, we ain't gonna serve you no alcohol, but come in, because I was out there and I was looking through it, it was cold. I was in my little crawl space, it was cold. I said, come on in. He gave me some hot chocolate too. And I would come down there, you know, for them blues, you know. I seen a whole bunch of the greats who came through there. I didn't know they were greats at the time. I just liked it, but I just liked when my late sister, God rest her soul, she used to call it backup music. Cause the people be dancing, they be doing some of the backup steps. While the blues guy be up there, and they had to really play. They had to really play on, they had to really play on them circuits. And I don't know, that's how I got my taste for music, my real taste for music. Being around, living around Turkey Foot, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and all that stuff. Well, a couple singles came out of that way. And I don't have to tell you about Memphis, but but I loved it though. I loved it. I love where I grew up at, And I can appreciate it. The only thing I didn't like was the 2 years I spent in Gladiator School. Gladiator School was oh God, they put me in the library up there, and I had to do all the books, do a decimal system. But hey, I could read all the books I wanted. And the guy there, he was a jazz player. He played with some band, I remember he told me, and he said as soon as you get a contract or something, he's out of there. But he said that's what he did on the side. Because he said, I see you sure like to read. He used to buy me lunch. I didn't even have to go back. And he just stopped that the rest of them did. Because he noticed I didn't mind doing it. The other guy who he put in there with me, he fizzed out. After a while, he said, oh, I can't do this, And so he sent him away, but I was stuck there. Because I loved it. I loved typing those books because I could always read like a few pages of it. And, if it was interesting, I'm gonna check this out. And I always had a book to read. But I had another skill, I guess. I couldn't play music, but I could write fucking letters. So I used to write letters for the big greasy, the gorillas. Love letters especially, I used to love to write them love letters. Dear darling, how are you? I hope you're fine. I love you so much. I miss you so much. And blah blah. I just lay it on thick. And I had this one gorilla. He would keep all them other little saps off of my ass, Cause I wrote a letter so good that the girl made her mama bring her up there. He had knocked her up, and she made it. It was incommunicado until he asked me to write him that letter. Cause he seen me writing a letter, I would go off in the corner and write letter home to mommy, dear mommy, and blah 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 blah, and blah. And next thing I got me a little cottage in the school, Gladiator School. Okay, I got out and I fucked up again. Went a year or so later, I wound up going back. They would give you a year. This dude, I hope he's dead. His name is Mr. Scott. He's probably dead. He said he was gonna try to break me. He told my mom, we gotta break him. He was doing the impossible. He was trying to do the impossible. He didn't believe in God, I'm quite sure, so he was definitely trying to do the impossible. Up there is where I got my belief at the church. The church I got my belief in, it was scandal ridden. I think the main pastor married his son's wife after knocking her up. So that's heavy. That was heavy. I went to it. They had knocked it down and rebuilt another. And it's real uppity now. It's a real uppity church in Chattanooga now. But hey, that's the last time I was there. And at least the messages of the messenger, like they say, the messenger might have been fucked, but I got the message. This stuff will be this year. That's the only reason only time I remember leaving God was when I went to Vietnam. Cause I knew that he couldn't. I knew he'd be looking on the battlefield, and he wouldn't be saying, "I'm gonna let this one live, that one live, this one live, that one live." So I said, so I think I became, what is it? It's on my dog tag of what I became, which means I go for any of them. Whatever it is if I was, I figured if I was on the way, whatever, the first thing come there, give me some, what they call it, some final words. That's the only thing I wanted, whatever it was. But I made it. I'm here. I may not be the best person, but I'm a sinner and I know it. I'm the one Jesus came here to I'm the type that Jesus came here to save. I'm not the one that he came. I'm not that saint he's talking about. He said he wasn't here for saints. I'm not that saint. I'm a sinner and I know it now. A sinner man. And but I thank God I'm vertical, this side of the planet, and he woke me up, and I had to get up off of here, cause it's feeling too good. Even though it's, like I got to get vertical, baby, vertical. This is what I like. Not alone vertical, I got to get my ass up. Up, there. There. I got to get up off this plush ass couch. This couch, when you buy good stuff, it gets so plush. Well, it's hard to get off of it. You can sit a while. But what can I tell you? There we go. There it is.